Embracing the golden years. 7 habits to let go for a fulfilling life. Have you ever taken a moment to reflect on whether some of the habits you've developed over the years might be quietly diminishing your quality of life? As we grow older, certain behaviors that once seemed harmless might be draining our energy, impacting our relationships, and preventing us from living fully. But what if I told you that by letting go of just a few of these habits, you could significantly enhance your emotional well-being, health, and even happiness? In today's video, we're revealing 7 crucial habits you need to stop right now to regain control of your life. Each of these habits might be holding you back in ways you never imagined, from how we interact with others to how we perceive our physical and emotional health. These 7 insights will empower you to make the most of your golden years. Stay with us until the end, because by stopping these behaviors today, you'll not only add more years to your life, but also more life to your years, filled with wisdom, autonomy, and real fulfillment. Whether it's regaining your voice, reconnecting with those around you, or rediscovering the joy of life's simple pleasures, every step we cover will help you unlock a richer, more satisfying future. Don't miss out. Your best years might just be ahead of you. If you enjoy this content, please like and comment with the number 2 to show your love. If you think we can improve, give us a heart and comment with the number 7. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe to Elderly Wisdom for more valuable insights. 1. The habit of unquestioning acceptance. Have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions rather than truly living? The first thing you need to stop doing immediately is accepting everything people say without questioning it. Think about it. How often do you find yourself nodding in agreement just to avoid conflict? How often do you silence your thoughts and feelings because you don't want to rock the boat? It happens to so many of us, especially as we get older. Somewhere along the way, we've been conditioned to believe that keeping the peace means staying quiet, agreeing with others, and not making a fuss. But here's the painful truth. Every time you agree with something you don't truly believe in, every time you say yes when your heart is screaming no, you're chipping away at your self-worth. You're giving away a piece of yourself little by little, until one day you might wake up and not even recognize who you are anymore. How often do you find yourself agreeing just to keep the peace? And what would happen if you started speaking your truth? 2. The isolation trap. The second thing you need to stop doing is isolating yourself socially. I understand that as we age, the temptation to retreat can feel overwhelming. It might seem easier to stay home, avoid social gatherings, and slowly let friendships fade away. The energy it takes to maintain relationships or meet new people can feel exhausting. But here's the harsh truth. Isolation is a thief. It robs you of connection, joy, and the very essence of what it means to be alive. What if the key to a happier life is just one conversation away? Loneliness is not just an emotional experience. It's a physical one. Studies show that prolonged isolation can lead to serious health problems, including an increased risk of heart disease, depression, and even cognitive decline. The human brain is wired for connection. We are social beings meant to share our lives with others, to exchange ideas, to laugh, to cry, to feel together. When you cut yourself off from the world, you're doing more than just avoiding social discomfort. You're depriving your mind and body of the nourishment it needs to thrive. When was the last time you reached out to someone just to connect, and how did it make you feel? 3. Neglecting physical health. The third thing you need to stop doing is neglecting your physical health because you think it's too late to make a difference. This mindset is one of the most dangerous and disheartening traps we fall into as we age. It's easy to believe that since your body has been through so much, or that since you're not as young and strong as you used to be, it doesn't matter anymore. Maybe you've convinced yourself that exercise won't change anything, that eating healthier is pointless, or that those doctor appointments you keep postponing aren't that important. But let me tell you, this couldn't be further from the truth. What if the secret to feeling younger is hidden in the small choices you make every day? It doesn't matter if you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s. It's never too late to start taking care of your body. Small, intentional changes can still make an enormous difference in your quality of life. Every little bit of effort counts. A short walk around the block, some gentle stretches, or even simple balance exercises can drastically improve your mobility and reduce the risk of falls. These aren't just meaningless routines. They are steps toward maintaining your independence and toward feeling stronger and more capable. What small change can you make today to start taking better care of your health? 4. Living in the past. The fourth thing you must stop doing is living in the past and allowing the memories of old times to overshadow your present. It's so natural to reminisce about the important moments of your life, to hold on to the people you once knew, the places you've been, and the choices that shaped who you are today. But here's the thing. While memories are precious, they can also become chains holding you back from fully experiencing the beauty and potential of right now. Could letting go of the past be the key to unlocking a brighter future? Living solely in your memories, no matter how sweet they are, keeps you locked in a place that no longer exists. And the tragedy is, it blinds you to the joys, opportunities, and experiences that are still waiting for you. As we grow older, many of us fall into the belief that our best days are behind us and that the excitement of life has already passed. You might find yourself thinking about the people you used to know, the things you wish you'd done differently, or even the opportunities you missed. Regret can be a powerful force that clouds the present, making it seem less vibrant in comparison to the past. What new experiences could you embrace today if you let go of the past? 5. Sacrificing personal happiness. The fifth thing you need to stop doing is sacrificing your happiness and well-being for others. I understand that for many, this behavior feels noble, even necessary, especially if you've spent your life in the role of caretaker, putting others first because you felt it was your responsibility. You might believe that your worth is tied to how much you can give, how many people you can make happy, or how selflessly you can serve your family, your friends, or your community. But let me tell you something, and it's a hard truth. When you constantly put everyone else's needs before your own, you start losing yourself in the process. What if putting yourself first is the most selfless thing you can do? Here's the harsh reality. When you continuously sacrifice yourself for others, there comes a point when people start to take it for granted. They become so accustomed to your willingness to help, to give, to set your own needs aside, that they stop seeing the incredible toll it takes on you. And what's worse, over time, they may even begin to expect it. This isn't because they don't care about you, but because you've trained them to believe that your needs don't come first. And that's a dangerous place to be. How would your life change if you started prioritizing your own happiness? 6. Ignoring personal limits. The sixth thing you need to stop doing is ignoring your own physical and emotional limits because you're afraid of seeming weak or incapable. There's this deep-rooted belief, especially as we get older, that admitting you can no longer do certain things means you're somehow giving in to aging. By saying, "I can't" or "I need help," you're revealing some kind of failure, as if acknowledging your limits means you're losing your vitality or strength. But this mentality is not only untrue, it's dangerous. Could acknowledging your limits actually be the key to unlocking your true strength? Refusing to acknowledge your limits is what can truly harm you. Trying to push yourself to do everything you once did, whether it's lifting heavy objects, keeping up with the same hectic pace, or ignoring the signs of emotional and physical fatigue, is asking for trouble. Your body and your mind are not the same as they were when you were 30, 40, or even 50 years old, and that's okay. It's normal. Time passes for everyone, and ignoring that reality is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. What would happen if you started honoring your limits instead of pushing past them? 7. Avoiding sexual relationships. The seventh thing you must stop doing is avoiding sexual relationships because you think you've passed the age for it, or that it's simply no longer for you. This is one of the biggest myths surrounding older age, and it's time to shatter it once and for all. Sexuality has no expiration date, and the idea that desire somehow fades as you get older is simply not true. Sex and intimacy can continue to be a vital part of your life at any stage, including later in life. What if embracing your sexuality could lead to a more fulfilling life? Many people, unfortunately, neglect this part of their lives due to shame, fear, or the assumption that they no longer qualify for it. But let me tell you, nothing could be further from the truth. The fact is, when approached with a healthy mindset, sexual intimacy remains a powerful source of pleasure, emotional connection, and physical well-being at any age. How might your life change if you embraced your sexuality with confidence and joy? Reflecting on the journey. As we conclude this discussion, it's important to reflect on the habits we've talked about. These are habits that for years may have seemed harmless or perhaps even necessary, but in your advanced age, they can become obstacles to a full and happy life. The truth is, this stage of life is not about slowing down or giving up. It's about embracing a new kind of freedom, a new phase filled with opportunities to live richly and wisely. By stopping these 7 things right now, you can begin the journey of taking back control of your life. You can rediscover the power of living with intention, making choices that prioritize your happiness, well-being, and autonomy. Aging is not the end. It's a new chapter, a time to be lived with wisdom, self-care, and above all, pleasure. Whether it's the joy of a deep conversation, the satisfaction of learning something new, or the comfort of intimacy, this stage of life holds immense potential for fulfillment. So embrace it. Take these lessons to heart, and let this time in your life be as full, joyful, and rich as you deserve. As we come to the end of this video, I hope you found value in the insights we shared about how to embrace life more fully as you age. These 7 habits, if left unchecked, can hold you back from living a truly joyful and fulfilling life. Now it's time to take what you've learned and apply it to your journey. What has resonated with you the most? Take a moment to reflect. What's one thing you've learned today that you'll start putting into practice? We'd love to hear from you, so please share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, it's never too late to reclaim your happiness and live with more purpose, wisdom, and pleasure. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content that helps you live your best life. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. As we journey through life, it's easy to fall into patterns that feel comfortable but may not serve our best interests, especially as we age. Reflecting on these 7 habits, I am reminded of the importance of living intentionally and embracing change, no matter our age. Each of these habits represents a barrier to the rich, fulfilling life we all deserve, and breaking free from them can open doors to new experiences and deeper satisfaction. From my perspective, the most profound change comes from within. It's about shifting our mindset from one of limitation to one of possibility. For instance, when we stop accepting everything at face value and start questioning, we reclaim our voice and our power. This isn't just about speaking up. It's about honoring our truth and living authentically. Social connections are another cornerstone of a vibrant life. I've seen firsthand how reaching out, even in small ways, can transform our days. Whether it's a phone call to an old friend or joining a new community group, these connections remind us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. Physical health, too, is a vital component of well-being. It's never too late to start caring for our bodies, and even small changes can lead to significant improvements in how we feel. This isn't about turning back the clock, but about enhancing our quality of life and ensuring we can enjoy the years ahead with vitality and joy. Living in the present and letting go of the past is perhaps one of the most challenging yet rewarding shifts we can make. Our memories are treasures, but they should not overshadow the beauty of the present moment. By embracing today, we open ourselves to new possibilities and experiences that can enrich our lives in unexpected ways. Prioritizing our happiness and setting boundaries is crucial. It's a lesson I've learned over time that we cannot pour from an empty cup. By taking care of ourselves first, we are better equipped to support and love those around us. Acknowledging our limits is not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom. It takes courage to say, "I need help," or "I can't do this alone." And in doing so, we protect our well-being and preserve our energy for what truly matters. Finally, embracing our sexuality at any age is a testament to the enduring nature of human connection and joy. It's about understanding that intimacy is not just physical, but emotional and spiritual. Enriching our lives in profound ways. In closing, I encourage you to reflect on these insights and consider how they might apply to your own life. What changes can you make today to live more fully and joyfully? Remember, it's never too late to start anew, to embrace change, and to live with intention and purpose. Your best years are not behind you. They are right here, waiting to be lived to the fullest. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope these reflections inspire you to take action and create the life you truly desire. Let's continue to support each other in this community, sharing our stories and learning from one another as we navigate the beautiful complexities of life. As we wrap up this enlightening journey, I want to thank you for spending your time with us today. Reflecting on these 7 habits and considering how they might be impacting your life is a courageous step toward a more fulfilling future. Remember, the wisdom and experiences you've gathered over the years are your greatest assets. Use them to shape a life that is rich in joy, connection, and purpose. Before you go, I invite you to take a moment to think about what resonated with you the most. What is one small change you can make today that will lead to a more vibrant tomorrow? We would love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so please share them in the comments below. Your insights could inspire others in our community to take positive steps in their own lives. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends and family who might benefit from these insights. And don't forget to subscribe to Elderly Wisdom for more content that empowers you to live your best life. By subscribing, you'll be joining a community of like-minded individuals who are committed to embracing the beauty and potential of every stage of life. Thank you once again for being here. We look forward to seeing you in our next video, where we'll continue to explore ways to enrich your life with wisdom, joy, and purpose. Until then, take care and remember that your best years are still ahead of you.